Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. You guys, I had to get on today and make this video for a few different reasons. Really quick, for those of you who weren't following what was going on the past few days, my YouTube channel was hacked. And it was a nightmare / whirlwind. I really felt the need to get on here today, first of all, to thank you guys. Your support has meant the world, has meant more than you can possibly know. That was really keeping me and keeping us going, knowing that no matter the chaos that was going on, you guys were there. You guys were right there. You had our backs, and it makes me emotional thinking about it because you guys truly are amazing, and thank you for being there. I also wanted to get on here and let you guys know what happened. I know I'm not the only one who has put a lot of heart and soul and time and effort into building something online. And up until this experience, we all know hackers are out there. We all know that can happen, but I just didn't see it coming. Never thought it would be something that I would have to deal with. And the sinking feeling that came over me when I knew that my channel had been hacked was something that I don't wish on anybody. And I want to help you guys to maybe avoid the pitfall that I fell into, and also give you some info on what we did to get the channel back. Okay, so let me start from the beginning and give a little bit of context. So one of the things that goes along with having a YouTube channel, as I know most of you probably know, is brand collaborations, collaborations with companies and brands. That's a big part of YouTube. Yes, YouTubers make revenue from YouTube, from ads and people watching the ads. But another big way is to have these collaborations with different brands that want you to promote their product or service or whatever it is. And so I get these types of emails pretty regularly lately, where maybe it's even almost a daily thing where I have emails coming in from different people that own companies or businesses, or someone that just wants to collaborate and promote here on my channel, which is so awesome and exciting, and I'm grateful for it. And so what happened was I got an email. It was about a week ago. I got an email from a so-called company, and when I tell you there was nothing fishy about this email. I mean, I've gotten some fishy emails where, you can just tell that this is a scam. Something's not right about this. So I usually just delete those and move on. This email, there was nothing fishy about it. And they had asked me, in this first email, they asked if I would be interested in a possible collaboration. And they asked if they could send me some more info. And I said, sure, I'd love to read more info about what you're proposing. And so then a couple days later, I got a second email. And again, nothing fishy about this email, nothing scammy or spammy about it. And they basically just said, okay, here's what you need to know, blah, blah, blah. Here's the info. And here is the contract that we want you to read over and let us know if you're good to go with this deal. And here's where the mistake on my end came in. So they had a Dropbox link included in the email that they told me to click to see the contract. the supposed contract. And, you know, without thinking, because up to this point, like I said, I had no red flags going off. There was nothing fishy about the email. But little did I know that even if there's a link involved, it's fishy. I didn't really realize that until it was too late. So this Dropbox email was supposed to contain the supposed contract and the details. And I clicked the link, and this was on, was it Wednesday? In the evening. That's when I first clicked the link. And when I had clicked the link on my phone, it looked like it had pulled up Dropbox. Everything looked fine. But the contract wasn't pulling up on my phone. I could see I could see where it was supposed to be pulling up, but it just seemed like it wasn't loading for me. And I figured it was probably just my phone or my internet or something, because, you know, stuff like that happens now and then where you'll try to pull something up and the phone isn't cooperating. So I just kind of left it alone that evening, because I was like, oh, well, you know, I'll restart my phone. I'll try again later. And we went to bed that night. And for some reason ended up waking up in the middle of the night around, I think it was like 3 a.m. and happened to check my phone, grab my phone, and I saw 3 emails that had come in saying security risk, security alert. And immediately I clicked on them, clicked on the second one, clicked on the third one, and my heart sank, because I knew what had happened. Before I even tried logging into anything, I knew. That's when it occurred to me that the link I had clicked on did something to mess me up. And sure enough, I immediately went to try to click on my YouTube, and I was locked out. I was signed out, couldn't get into my Gmail. I was locked out of everything. I was locked out of my Gmail that was associated with my YouTube account, and I was completely locked out. So of course, I started freaking out, and woke up George. George was awake at this point, and told him what had happened. And what do you do? Like, where do you even begin? No idea. So of course, like with most problems that come up that you don't know what to do, you don't know how to solve, we went to Google, we started searching for answers and solutions to this problem. And from that point on, it was just a whirlwind. It was a whirlwind of trying to find solutions, trying to find answers. And we ended up going to YouTube, because YouTube is one of the best sources for information on pretty much everything and anything. And luckily, there were some people who had gone through this same type of thing, and they had videos explaining what they did. So what we learned by watching some of these various YouTube videos is that the best way, and what everyone should do if you're ever in a situation where you've been hacked, go to Twitter. I didn't even have a Twitter account set up at this point, so I hurried and signed up, got myself on Twitter, and what we were told is that you tag Team YouTube and tweet them. Let them know, hey, my account has been hacked, it's been taken over, I have no access, can you please help? Something along those lines. And within like 5 or 10 minutes, they had tweeted back, and, you know, they said, we're so sorry this has happened to you. We will be in touch through your DMs to assist you. And so that was a relief a little bit to know that, okay, we have actually been responded to by YouTube. And so from that point, it did take a lot of time for them to respond in the DMs. Like they would send a DM and then it would be several hours that would go by until I would get a second response and then a third response. So it was a slow, arduous process. It felt like an eternity of waiting for responses, but still, I'm so grateful that Team YouTube on Twitter is accessible to people like me, and that they can just be tweeted and they will respond. And then from there, it was just a lot of back and forth in the DMs. And then eventually they had their actual customer support internal team email me. And again, it was a bit of waiting between responses, but I emailed them, they emailed me, back and forth. They gave me different steps and processes to do to recover my account. And I was feeling positive and hopeful as we were communicating. I learned from YouTube and also from a lot of you guys letting me know that, this has happened to other people and they were able to get their accounts back. And so I was feeling hopeful up until yesterday afternoon, when George had tried searching for my channel, Mackenzie and Kenya on YouTube, because we were just wanting to keep our eye on what was happening since the hacker had full control. And he told me, your channel is not there anymore, it's gone. And that's when I just kind of hit rock bottom with the situation, because all those videos just being gone, if I'm even trying to search them on YouTube, and they're nowhere to be found, that's just a very devastating feeling. Knowing that those videos, those memories, all of that documenting that I had done might be gone, and I don't know if I'm going to get it back. But luckily enough, with a little more patience and a bit more communication through email with the YouTube customer team, I was able to get everything back. And the first step of getting it back was getting my Gmail account back. So it didn't all come back at once. It was first recovering my Gmail. I had to fill out a form, answer a bunch of questions, and then they were able to confirm that yes, my account was hacked and I got back into it. So that was a relief. And that happened late last night. And then this morning I woke up to another email about my YouTube channel being recovered. And I had to go in, log into it, change what the hacker had changed, get my channel back to, being my name, Mackenzie and Kenya, and change the banner and tweak a few things that he had messed with. But yes, we're back. We are back, and the feeling of relief that washed over me was incredible, and I am just so grateful. And I honestly cannot tell you what this hacker's intentions were. I don't know why I was targeted. I don't know why they chose to mess with me and my channel. But the feeling I get inside was that it was just kind of a malicious, hateful thing. Because there was nothing that they gained from doing that. There was nothing that they had to gain from taking over my channel. It was just something that was mean and evil and malicious. And I have never felt that violated before. And it was just a crazy, scary feeling. And hacker, if you are watching this, I just want to say that, I'll pray for you, because if you're that type of person that feels the need to tear other people down, tear down their hard work, tear down something that they've put their heart and soul into, and you're just doing it out of spite or being hateful, then you must be a very miserable person. So I will pray for you. And with all of that being said, I want to thank you guys for being there, for going on Twitter and tagging Team YouTube and letting them know I needed my channel back. I think that really helped kind of speed up the process, having so many of you behind me. And thank you for those of you who reached out, those of you who had advice, who had been through similar things before. And thank you to Team YouTube for being quick about getting it recovered. I'm just really grateful. So many of you that I would just hug right now if I could and say thank you so much. And so now from this point, we're just moving forward, you guys. And I feel like with every setback, there's lessons to learn from it. And, you know, God is good and we're moving forward. And nothing is stopping us, nothing is bringing us down. And yes, lessons were learned from all of this. I've made sure that my account is nice and secure. This is a reminder to all of you, especially if you have YouTube channels, go and change your password to something that's not easy to guess. Go and make sure that your account is secure. Put on the 2-step verification. And do what you need to do to make sure that your channel is secure. Anyway, I hope that none of you are ever in this same situation, but if you are, I hope that this video helps you. The information and what to do and the steps to take to getting your channel back under your control. We're back home in the village, and coming up, I have kind of a farm village life update for you guys because a lot of things have been going on around here and I'm excited to share with you. So I will see you very soon with more vlogging and more content, and I love and appreciate you guys so much. Please subscribe, please share, and I'll see you soon.